Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Yack back with another video, and today I want to show you guys a little bit of the sauce with Oblina. If you guys watched my last video, it's just me online kind of messing around with the character. It's still really early. This is day 2. I've been playing since the minute of the release, and I haven't touched any other character. I'm not even kidding. I wanted to use Zim initially, but when I watched this character in the breakdown right before the release, I was like, this is the one. This is what I'm going to use. So anyways, this is the only character I've been using, so I'm unsure of how everyone else works, but I think I got the sauce with this character so far. First off, she's so fast, especially with the wave dash mechanic, but the biggest thing that I've noticed is that her up tilt strings are insane. As someone who uses Junior and Smash, up tilts and up airs are a big thing for me. That is huge in this game. You can just go forever and lead it into an up smash. That's one thing I have to figure out the confirms with, but we'll get to that in a bit. I actually want to go over her movement a little more. Some of the things a lot of other Oblinas I see online that are messing up, her recovery is actually quite good. One thing people mess up is snatching the ledge, and I'm sure that's a big concern for people right now because you know, she doesn't really have like a good mechanic of grabbing. The way you can grab it is you have to finish her up B animation. So what I mean by that is down here, you'll latch right at the end of it. It's literally as soon as it ends, you'll snag. And you go straight up. Like this is, after I started, this is me holding to the right. So I barely go to the right at all. Once you enter free fall, you can move a lot faster. But if you're running already and then you up B, you go a lot faster to the left or right. But once you halt that movement, then it's just stuck to that. So you really just want to emphasize going that way. Now in the air, it actually does that as well. So if you want to recover more horizontally, then down here, you can do it from like that angle. But for the most part, I use the tire and then go straight back up to recover. And the tire actually has a huge hitbox. I'll get into the hitboxes a little bit later. Anyways, another thing that she has is you can start attacks and air dodge at the same time. So what I mean by that is, for example, the light down. If you use that, you see you can fall down with it. But if you do this and air dodge downwards, then you can actually do it. You can actually string together quite a few down spikes like this with the light down and then lead it into things like that. Now it's gonna matter more with DI when you get more into online battles and actual people who know what they're doing with their characters. So it's really gonna matter more when you get into stuff like that. But for the most part, this is pretty insane. There's just like an infinite hit here, and of course they can probably tech, but there are some occasions where you can just hit twice before he even hits the ground. Like there's that animation where they'll slowly start falling and they won't hit the ground, so you can get 2 off right there, and the odds that they'll actually get that tech is pretty slim. I just literally sit here and training and just practice it. Just jump, attack, and then air dodge down while you're attacking. And like I said, you can do this with other attacks. Obviously, like down strong takes a little bit longer, so you want to delay it a little bit, or most of the strongs rather. So I actually found the chomp to be the most like useful for this, because it has such a it has probably one of the longest lasting hitboxes out of all the strong moves she has. So you could just chomp and then go down like that, and it lasts quite a bit. So anyways, let's actually get into other combos rather than movement. So one of the most useful combos is the up tilt, or up light rather. You can just have a heyday. That's 77%. Not entirely true. But yeah, you can string them together pretty well. And another thing is you have basically 3 jumps. You have your jump off the stage, and then your air jump, and then your air dodge up, and you can still attack afterwards. See, stuff like that. You can just keep juggling them like crazy. This character is nuts. So for damage, that's an easy thing. Just get him above you and just keep going to town. And using the items is huge. One thing I will say is use this in the air as much as you can. Like look here, I'm using it here after a while. It takes so long to move. So if you do it in the air, once you land, you're free. It's not much frames of a difference, but you at least have some some air dodging technique there. You can kind of bob and weave back and forth. So anyways, using this item is really good. Enemies, whenever they touch it, will get hit, and they actually have quite a bit of stun. So there, you hit them into that, and then it's just like free. And it lasts for a while. As you can see, I think it's like 5 seconds, 6 seconds maybe that it lasts on the ground. And once it disappears, you can actually shoot another one. In the meantime, you shoot out the garbage, which is actually quite good. As for the strafe, I don't know what you guys mapped yours out to be, but if you hold in strafe, a lot of people don't really know what this does. Hold in the strafe, if you move forward and backwards, you don't change directions, and this goes for jumping as well, which is actually quite useful in some scenarios. I haven't used it too much, only when I'm using my special. So I'd hold it, I'd jump and then air dodge backwards and use it. So it's like something, if I'm up close and I want to get out, then I can just kind of, you know, you have to make sure you're holding it still, obviously, but you can kind of get out of there and then use it to kind of throw off your opponent. But you have to wait till that animation is over. But like I said, it's not too optimal because your wave dash won't turn your direction anyways. The second biggest issue that I'm seeing with other players is killing. Now, I've had this issue. Obviously, this character is huge for damage, but killing is a problem. Her up strong is actually surprisingly really weak. It does 14 damage, which is solid, and it looks like it hits like a truck, but it really doesn't. I'll have strings all the way up to the top and won't kill him at like 100. And it's unfortunate because I get hit by Reptar at like 80% by like a light attack and I'm dead. So, but the move that you want to use to kill people is her neutral strong. Like, this hitbox is insane. So I'm going to display the hitbox. As you can see, it shows like all your hitboxes and whatnot. So see how far this reaches? It's insane how far it goes. It's like, you can see I almost hit him there even. But like, that range is crazy. It's 14 damage, but the knockback is what you really want to look at. If we put him around like 120 as, again, the heaviest character in the game, close to the ledge, that's about to kill. And that's not crazy, because most characters will kill with like any smash attack towards the ledge like that. But you have to take in consideration the damage output that this character has and the strings that you can get off. So if you're struggling with killing, then I just fish for this attack. Just kind of fade in and out with this. It's really fast, but it has a lot of end lag. As you can see, it's only active immediately, and then the rest of the animation unfortunately doesn't do anything. Ledge trapping is so easy with this character, it's actually nuts. The down strong hits so far off the ledge, the entire hitbox is a spike, and it actually lasts quite a bit. You can kind of just sit here and spam this, and if you watch my most previous video of me actually using the character, that's exactly what I do. I don't even like try to strategize it, I just throw it out. The neutral light and forward light, those don't really do anything too crazy. It kind of combos into things, but for the most part I use this more so for landing, or if I catch an opponent like after I'm doing my up air strings. If I catch them like inside of my body, like rather than above me, then that's when I kind of throw that one out rather than doing another up light or strong. The last move that I want to cover is the down tilt. It's not anything crazy. The hitbox only goes forward. It stretches out really far, but it doesn't do much. Like, that was 150 and it just kind of got him off. Obviously it's a light attack, so it's not going to kill anyways, but it's more of like a get off me tool. It's pretty quick and has some range to it, but there's not really a scenario that I found that I'd use it. So I'd kind of shy away from that one if I was you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you guys learned a couple things. If you guys like this character, I feel like it's going to be like a really subtle character that not a lot of people know much about, kind of like the Bowser Jr. of Smash and Villager of Smash. But it's definitely going to be a strong one to come out with. Her hitboxes are kind of nuts, and she has some really good combo potential, so I'm really excited about this character. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.